Kitchen at Omain Studio. I'm here with Tara Cannaday. She is from Pot and Pan. We're making some sweet treats today. What are we starting with?
So we are starting with a dark chocolate ganache, which sounds so intimidating.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's basically just elevated chocolate fudge. Very versatile.
Yeah.
Today we are going to drip it on a Black Forest cake. The Black Forest cake is a delicious dessert that has inspired one of our products over at Pot and Pan. Really excited to show you how to make the ganache.
All right, how do we do it?
All right, so we have equal parts heavy cream and dark chocolate here. Fine chocolate is the best. You can certainly use chocolate chips you get at the grocery store.
Okay.
But the better quality chocolate, the better tasting your ganache is gonna be.
Okay, good tip.
Same with the cream, you know, we wanna use really high quality, high fat, heavy cream. Have it here, so equal parts, we're gonna do 16 ounces of cream and then 16 ounces of our chocolate here.
Nice.
Let our cream heat up. You want it to come to a boil.
Okay.
And then that is going to get poured over our chocolate chips. You let that kind of sit and melt together for a little bit.
That sounds nice.
So delicious, so luxurious. And then we'll mix it all together with our spat. You want to be careful not to overwork it because you can break out the fat from your ganache mixture.
Yeah.
And then you let it sit for a second before you pour it over our buttercream cake. So we have a plain cake here that we are going to top. I'm just gonna fill our piping bag.
Okay.
And we'll get to work. The ganache is slightly warm, but not too hot where it's gonna melt the butter off of our cake. We don't wanna do that. This cake has sat in the fridge for about an hour and gotten a nice crust over it.
Okay. I'm guessing that's key to like what you're about to do.
Very important. I gotta be honest, the first time I made a luxurious drip cake, I did not set my buttercream and it was a melty mess. But you learn those lessons in the kitchen sometimes.
Right.
Valuable lessons.
Live and learn.
Live and learn. So I'm just gonna cut the tip of my piping bag. And the key with this, it should look very natural. We don't want it to be perfect. So I'll just apply a little bit of pressure from the top of the piping bag. It's ganache, it's fluid, it's going to drip out, but we can kind of guide it.
Okay.
And we'll just go all the way around our cake. Again,
Seeing you do it, it looks effortless, but
I've had a lot of practice, but I gotta say, you know, like my approach to food is making things easy and I don't know, not too over the top or too over complicated, right? We want people to be able to execute things like this at home and impress all of their friends.
Yep. Yeah, especially with something like this.
Yeah, right? Just turn this so we can do
that looks
backside.
great.
Little glamour shot there.
So you'll go all the way around?
All the way around, and then I'll go ahead and just fill my top.
Is there a trick to it? It looks like you're not going all the way down.
Yeah, so I'm doing just little zigzags and coming almost to the edge to allow it to drip over, but not fully.
Okay.
Otherwise it'll drip all over and down the cake stand.
And we love our ganache, but we don't want it everywhere.
We don't want it everywhere, not today. And I'll just use the tip of my bag to fill any little holes here. Can give it a little shake so it settles. And for the Black Forest cake in particular, the layers of the cake have tart cherry jam, you've got crushed walnuts, and then delicious vanilla buttercream.
Wow.
So this guy gets finished with dollops of more buttercream on top, and then maraschino cherries and walnuts. And again, we have a chocolate bar that was inspired by this cake. Has all those delicious things in it.
So basically you're telling, it's gonna look like this when you're done.
It's gonna look
is
like
what you're
this when I'm
saying.
done, yeah.
Okay, look
That's
at this
the goal.
thing. Look at this. I don't know if I wanna share this.
You know, you don't have to. No one will judge you if you don't. I won't.
That
I
is-
would eat it by myself.
That is fabulous. All right, so we will have the recipe, the ingredients, all of that right on the 207 section of our website. Thank you so much for
you
showing
so
us how to
much.
do this,
Yes,
and
of
we
course.
will be right back.